Hey everyone! Welcome back to the Avatar Academy podcast. This is the place where English is not only something you study, but something you slowly use to understand your life better. I'm Julia.
And I'm Mohammed. Thanks for letting us be with you today. Inside your headphones, maybe while you're walking, sitting alone, or taking a short break from a long day.
We promise to be calm, friendly voices. No pressure, no stress, just real English and real thoughts.
Yeah, we'll be polite guests. We'll sit quietly and talk like friends. So, Julia, let me ask you something simple. When you were a child, what did you want to be when you grew up?
That's a good question. Like most kids, I had many ideas, but one dream stayed with me for a long time. I wanted to be a singer, a real one. Big stage, strong lights, a microphone in my hand, people listening.
That sounds very serious. And what did you actually get?
My big stage was my bedroom mirror. My fans were two very bored plants and one chair that looked extremely confused.
Still, very loyal fans.
Very loyal. They never left. What about you, Mohammed? What did you dream about when you were a kid?
I had many dreams too, but one big one was becoming a famous football player. Big stadiums, loud crowds, everyone shouting my name.
And reality?
A small school field, dust everywhere, and my friend shouting, "Mohammed, you missed again."
Okay, that's very real. But you know what? Even if those childhood dreams were dramatic or unrealistic, they did something important.
Yes, they made life exciting.
Exactly. They made us imagine more. And that's why today we want to talk about dreams and goals. The big dreams inside your heart and the small goals that help you move toward them.
And we're doing this in B1 English. Clear sentences, simple structure, but real feelings and real stories.
So if you're an intermediate learner, this episode is perfect for you.
And if you're a strong beginner, stay with us. You don't need to understand every word. Just relax and take what you can.
Before we go deeper, we want to ask you for one very small favor.
Yes, one small job for your finger.
And a big help for this podcast. If you enjoy learning with us, please like this episode and subscribe to the channel. It really helps more learners find Avatar Academy.
And we'd love to hear from you in the comments. Today, we have a small sentence for you.
You can write as an example. I'm Julia from Saudi Arabia, and one small step I will take for my dream is practicing English for 5 minutes every day.
It can be serious. It can be funny. It can be simple or crazy. Everything is welcome here.
When you write it, you practice English. And more importantly, you give your dreams some space in your life.
And yes, we really do read your comments. They help us understand who is listening, where you are, and what matters to you.
So don't be shy. Even one sentence is enough. Okay, let's get started.
First, let's talk about what dreams and goals really mean in easy English.
I like that. And while you listen, you can quietly think about your own dream too.
So, what is a dream? In this episode, we're not talking about dreams you have when you sleep.
Yes, not the one with flying elephants and talking dogs.
Here, a dream means a big wish for your future.
Something you really, really want want in your life, a big wish inside your heart.
Maybe your dream is speaking English easily. Maybe it's working in another country. Maybe it's starting your own business.
Or maybe your dream is simple, a calm life, less stress, more peace.
Or maybe your dream is very personal, helping your parents, giving your children a better future, feeling proud when you speak.
That's a dream, a big picture of the life you would love to have.
Now, a goal is different.
A goal is when you say, okay, this is my dream. Now what small thing can I do?
A dream is the what. A goal is the how.
You can think about it like this. Dream equals big wish. Goal equals small plan.
For example, your dream is, I want to speak English confidently.
Then your goal could be, every day I will speak English for 5 minutes.
Maybe alone. Maybe into your phone. Maybe with a friend.
The dream is big, confident English. The goal is small, 5 minutes today.
So while you listen, ask yourself 2 questions. What is one dream I have? And what is one small goal that can move me closer?
Don't worry if you don't know the full plan. Even thinking about one small goal is already a good start.
Big dreams like to travel with small goals.
Yes, they're a team.
Maybe it's easier if we share our own dreams and goals.
Let's do that. I'll go first. One of my dreams is to run my own English studio one day.
An English studio. Tell us more.
I imagine a warm, cozy place, maybe part online, part in a real room. There are plants, notebooks, good coffee.
And learners?
Learners from different countries, coming to practice, laugh, and feel safe with their English.
Like a small home for English learners.
Yes, a safe home. And I have another dream connected to this.
Tell us.
I want to create my own English course, something that really helps shy learners speak with confidence.
So 2 big dreams, your own studio and your own course.
Exactly. But if I only imagine them, nothing happens.
So you asked yourself a hard question.
Yes. What is one small goal I can do now, this year?
And what did you choose?
Every weekday, I work on my course idea for 15 minutes.
Only 15 minutes?
Only 15. Sometimes more, but 15 is the minimum.
And what do you do in those minutes?
I write one example. I improve one lesson. I test one small exercise.
So, little by little, the course grows.
Yes, it's not fast, but it's real. And every time I sit down, I feel like I'm telling my dream, I'm coming slowly, but I'm coming.
I really like that sentence.
For me, the dream is big. The goal is small. 15 minutes of real work.
Big dream, tiny daily action.
Now your turn, Mohammed.
One of my dreams is having a small house with a garden.
A garden. What do you see?
A simple house. A table outside. Some flowers. A place to drink tea in the morning.
maybe recording the podcast with birds in the background.
Exactly. But this dream is not only about a house.
It's about the way you live.
Yes. Slower life. More fresh air. Less noise.
So, what is your small goal?
Every month, I save a fixed amount of money for my future home.
Like rent for your future. Like rent for your future.
Exactly. And I also spend at least one afternoon a week in a park or a green place.
So you're not waiting for the future. You're practicing small pieces of it now.
Yes, and maybe listeners can do the same.
Ask yourself, what is one big dream I have, and what small action can I take now?
Your action can be very small. 5 minutes. 1 page. 1 coin. 1 message.
Small, but honest.
Now we understand the idea. Big dreams, small steps.
But real life is messy.
Wi-Fi, snacks, notifications, bills.
And one very comfortable sofa that says, forget your goals.
So how do we stay focused when life is noisy?
That's what we'll talk about next.
Okay, so let's continue from here. Now that we understand what dreams and goals are, the next question is very practical. How do we actually deal with them in real life?
Yes, and this is where many people get stuck. So here is our first clear idea. Choose one main dream for this season of your life.
And when we say season, we don't mean summer or winter.
Exactly. We mean a period of time. Maybe the next 3 months. Maybe the next 6 months.
So you can say, for the next 3 months, my main dream is my English.
Your other dreams are still there. They don't disappear. But for now, English becomes your priority.
And priority means the thing that comes first.
Yes, the thing that gets your time and your energy before other things. When you choose one main dream for this season, your brain feels clearer, not pulled in 10 directions, not overwhelmed.
So, a simple question you can ask yourself is, in this season of my life, what is my number one dream?
Just one. And don't worry, you're not killing the other dreams.
They're just sitting in the back seat for a while.
Yes, they're still in the car, they're just not driving right now. Your main dream is the driver for this season.
Okay, so let's say you chose your main dream. Maybe it's English. Maybe it's health. Maybe it's money.
Now comes the important question. What do you actually do every day?
Because saying my dream is big looks nice on Instagram.
But real life asks, okay, what will you do today at 7 p.m.?
Exactly. So here comes idea number 2.
Choose one small daily action that becomes your anchor.
Anchor? Like the heavy thing on a boat?
Yes, an anchor keeps the boat from moving everywhere. A daily anchor keeps your dream inside your day so it doesn't disappear.
For English, your anchor could be listening to this podcast for 15 minutes.
Or speaking for 5 minutes into your phone. Or reading 1 page.
For money, your anchor could be writing your spending for 5 minutes.
Or moving a small amount into your savings account.
The action is small, but it's consistent.
And when we say consistent, We don't mean doing something once and feeling proud. Consistent means you do it again and again, even on boring days, even on days when you don't feel motivated at all. Consistency is not about mood, it's about showing up.
Because when you repeat one small action every single day, something interesting happens. Your dream stops feeling like a far idea. It starts to feel real. It becomes part of your normal life, not something special you only think about.
Exactly. It's no longer just a dream in your head. It becomes a tiny, quiet part of your daily routine. And routines are powerful.
You know what really helps me stay consistent?
What?
Choosing a clear, specific time for my anchor. Not a flexible time. A real one.
Yes, and this part is very important. Not sometime today. That sounds nice, but it's dangerous.
Because sometime today usually means never.
Exactly. So it's much better to say something concrete. After breakfast, before bed, on the bus, during lunch break. Your brain understands clear timing.
And you really don't need a perfect plan.
You just need one tiny, reliable action. Something that quietly says to your dream every day, "Hey, I didn't forget you."
Okay. Now let's talk about the next problem. You finally sit down to do your anchor. You open your notebook. You're ready.
And then your phone wakes up. "Hello, notification for you." Very polite. Very distracting.
Or YouTube whispers. New video, just 5 minutes. It always sounds innocent.
The internet always says just 5 minutes, and it never means 5 minutes.
So this brings us to idea number 3.
Protect your attention from dream thieves.
Dream thieves are small things, but they're dangerous. They steal your time and energy without asking.
Notifications. Endless scrolling. Trying to do too many things at the same time.
Multitasking sounds smart, but it's not.
It means studying English, checking messages, and watching videos all at once. Your attention gets pulled in many directions.
And when that happens, your focus breaks.
Your brain gets tired very fast. So when it's time for your small dream action, make it special. For 10 or 15 minutes, put your phone on silent. Close other apps. Ask for a tiny, quiet moment. This time belongs to your dream.
And you don't need 3 hours.
Just a short, protected block of time.
Sometimes even changing your place helps.
Yes. A different chair. A cafe. A small change in space tells your brain, this is focus time.
Your environment sends messages to your brain.
A clean table. A notebook. Headphones. It quietly says, we are serious now.
Serious, but still human.
Exactly. You don't need to become a robot to follow your dream.
And even with all this, there will be days when you feel tired.
Stressed, discouraged, heavy.
Days when your brain says, dreams? No thank you. I just want snacks and drama.
On those days, your mindset matters a lot.
Mindset is simply the way you think.
One simple trick is reconnecting with your why, your personal reason for this dream.
the reason behind the effort.
For English, your why might be confidence, travel, a better job, helping your children.
You can write one sentence and put it somewhere visible.
When you see it on a hard day, it gives you a small push, not a big one.
Just enough to move.
Just enough for one small action.
And if you miss a day, or even a week,
Your dream is not over just because you had a hard week or a bad day. It doesn't disappear when you feel tired or confused. Your dream is patient, and it knows that life can be messy sometimes.
that's why flexibility matters more than perfection. Being flexible means you don't give up just because things didn't go as planned. You can pause, you can slow down, and then you can continue.
Not perfect, flexible. That's the mindset that keeps dreams alive instead of killing them with pressure.
So you can say something like, "Last week was crazy. Everything was too much. But today, I will still give my dream 10 honest minutes." And that small decision already changes the direction of your day.
And that right there is already a strong comeback. Because your dream doesn't need a perfect version of you. It doesn't need you to be motivated every single day. It needs a version of you who comes back again and again. Even if the steps are small. Even if the progress feels slow. Okay, now that we talked about focus and daily actions, there's something harder we need to talk about next.
You mean those moments when you feel like giving up completely? And also the moments when other people don't really believe in your dream?
Yes, both of those moments can hurt deeply, and they can be very hard to deal with.
For example, there are days when you wake up and you feel heavy, you feel tired, you feel sad for no clear reason. On those days, you can say to yourself, "Today I don't feel good. I don't want to do 30 minutes, but I will still give my dream 5 honest minutes."
And this is very important. Those 5 minutes are not nothing. They are powerful, because this is how you show loyalty to your dream.
Loyalty means you stay with something even when it's uncomfortable, even when it's boring, even when you don't feel motivated.
So instead of asking yourself a scary question like, "Am I strong enough to do this for the next 3 years?" ask a smaller, kinder question.
What can I do in the next 10 minutes?
10 minutes can sound small, but emotionally, it's very strong. It tells your heart, "I still care. I didn't quit."
And here is a simple question you can ask yourself every morning. Am I for my dream today or against my dream?
When you are for your dream, you support it with your thoughts, your words, and your actions, even if those actions are small.
And when you are against your dream, you only criticize it. You ignore it. Or you keep saying, "Later, later, later."
You don't need to be perfect every day. Nobody is. But if most days you choose to be for your dream, even in a small way, you will move forward.
There's one idea I really love. Your dream is not a punishment. It's not a heavy thing on your shoulders.
Yes, your dream is a direction.
A dream is like a compass.
A compass doesn't shout, "You must arrive now." It doesn't panic. It just quietly says, "This way."
Your dream is there to give you hope, to pull you through hard seasons, to remind you that your current situation is not your final story.
So, if you feel very stressed right now, maybe you can relax the pressure a little. You don't have to reach your dream this year.
You just have to walk in that direction.
Step by step. Sometimes fast. Sometimes slow.
And sometimes you sit down and rest. But even when you rest, your face is still turned toward your dream.
And that's important, because rest is not failure.
Rest is part of a long journey.
So maybe right now, quietly, you can ask yourself a gentle question. If my dream is not a deadline, but a direction, what is one small, kind step I can take this week?
That question is very powerful.
And we know that today we used some bigger English words. So before we finish, let's slow down and explain them together.
Let's do a small word tour.
The first important word is priority. Priority means the thing that comes first, the most important thing for you in this moment.
For example, this season, my English is my priority. You're saying, out of many things, this one comes first.
Or, family time is my priority on weekends. It shows where your heart and energy go first.
Another word we used is distractions.
Distractions are things that pull your attention away. They make it hard to focus on what really matters.
For example, my phone is my biggest distraction when I study English.
Or sometimes the distraction is not your phone at all. It can be noise in your house, people talking around you, or a TV playing in the background while you try to read or study. All of these things pull your attention away and make focus harder.
That's why we talked a lot about being consistent. Consistency is not about doing something once when you feel excited. It's about showing up again and again, even on normal or boring days.
Being consistent means you repeat the action regularly. Not once, not only when motivation is high, but as part of your routine, even when you don't feel like it.
For example, I am consistent with my dream. I practice English for 10 minutes every day. 10 minutes doesn't sound big, but doing it daily makes a real difference.
Being consistent means you repeat the action regularly. Not once, not only when motivation is high, but as part of your routine, even when you don't feel like it.
Another beautiful word we use today is loyalty. It's a very calm word, but it carries a lot of strength.
Loyalty means you stay with a person, a dream, or a promise, even when it becomes difficult, even when it's tiring, even when progress feels slow.
For example, I show loyalty to my dream by working on it even on tired days. That's when loyalty really matters.
Loyalty doesn't shout. It doesn't need attention, but it's very strong, and it keeps dreams alive.
We also talked about direction, which is another important idea.
Direction is the way you are going, the side you are choosing to walk toward, even if you're moving slowly.
For example, learning English is giving direction to my life. It's not about speed, it's about where you're heading.
Or you can say, my dream is taking me in a new direction, slowly. Slow movement is still movement.
Another word we used is chase.
To chase a dream means you move toward it. You don't just wait and hope. You take small steps in its direction.
For example, I'm chasing my dream of speaking English confidently. You're not standing still, you're moving.
But sometimes on that road, we feel discouraged.
Discouraged means you feel low, tired, and unmotivated. You start thinking about stopping.
Feeling discouraged doesn't mean you are weak. It means you're human, and usually it means you need kindness, rest, and one small new step.
Another very important word we mentioned is mindset.
Mindset is the way you think about something. It's like the glasses you wear in your mind when you look at your situation.
When I changed my mindset about mistakes, English became easier. The situation didn't change, but the way you see it did.
And the last feeling word we use today is tempted.
Tempted means you really want to do something that you know is not the best choice for you. The feeling can be very strong.
For example, I feel tempted to scroll on my phone instead of studying. That feeling is normal.
But even when the feeling is strong, you still have a choice.
If you didn't catch every word today, that's completely okay. You can listen again, slowly, and let the language settle.
And here's a small challenge for you. Choose one word from today and make your own sentence with it.
You can say it quietly in your head.
Or be brave and write it in the comments.
That's like sending your English brain to the gym.
A friendly gym where everyone is learning together.
So today we talked about dreams, goals, focus, small actions, and how to protect your heart when things feel hard.
And we truly hope you feel a little less alone with your dream after listening to this episode.
Before you go, think about one tiny step you can take today. Not tomorrow, today.
Maybe listen to this episode again. Maybe repeat a few lines. Maybe do 5 or 10 minutes of English practice.
And if you want support, motivation, and a real community of learners like you, join our Telegram group. You'll find the link in the description.
We're there every day. Keep your dream as your direction. Take small, honest steps. And remember, you don't have to be perfect.
You just have to come back. This is the Avatar Academy podcast. Thank you for listening. We'll see you in the next episode.